Good morning, everyone. Well, today's day 21, and it's my final day of my Alaska trip. And it's been totally amazing. But I'm going to be heading home, and it's, let's see, 6:30 in the morning, and the weather looks beautiful again. So I'm going to head down and have breakfast now. Then I'm going to come up and get packed up one more time, fight through the doorways again, and then I'm gonna get on the Yamaha, and then I'm gonna head to home sweet home. And I have to add to that, in the 21 days I've been on the road, I haven't turned a plug and drug on once, and I certainly don't miss it. This sure is a beautiful place. I had a really nice breakfast inside today. They had a great breakfast here. Where the Holiday Inn Expresses are really nice. And I decided to come back out on the patio here and enjoy the nice cool morning air. 58 degrees here. So I'm going to finish off breakfast out here on the patio and enjoy the nice cool morning air, and then I'm going to pack the bike up and head back to Pennsylvania. Okay, here's a little bit more info on what happened yesterday when the bike wouldn't start, and I didn't want to take time to explain it because I wanted to spend the day with my friend Paul. But like I said, the bike has run perfect since brand new, and I think what's going on, I'll confirm this once I get home and get my test equipment out, but I think it had the reason the battery ran dead was because of this. I have a step-up converter wired in with a relay that's supposed to, the relay's supposed to shut this off when you turn the key off. And I didn't have the Starlink hooked up yesterday at all, but now these are aftermarket products. This and the other what you call the relay. I normally buy all OEM stuff or really high quality stuff, and this kind of stuff, it's just you never know what you're getting, and I have a feeling that's what happened. So what I did yesterday at that station, I pulled all the luggage off, and I got into the battery and I unhooked this, and once I got that unhooked, I put everything back on, and then that dude came over with the jump starter, and it fired right up, and then it's run perfect the rest of the day. And we'll let you see here. I'm out in Toledo, Ohio now. I'm getting ready to leave to go home, and we'll see. I'm sure it's going to start now. Yeah, so it has something to do with that, and I'll figure it out. I mean, I just put that on just for this trip, but I want to use it on my snowmobile too. So we'll get it figured out. But anyway, all's good. Getting ready to head home to beautiful Pennsylvania. Oh, goodbye, Toledo, Ohio. And I'm off to Pennsylvania. I decided this morning to, instead of coming back on 80 in the Ohio Turnpike around Cleveland, I decided to drop down south, get on Route 30 and a few other routes. And I did this once coming back from Indiana. Now, it's not exactly country roads, but it's not the Ohio Turnpike, which I've been on so many times the last 3 years, going out to see my son and doing the iron butt. So this is a kind of a nice change of pace, and it's going to take me down the southern part of Cleveland and into Akron, Ohio. And then I'll join back up with 80 somewhere there and go home. It adds a few miles, but I mean, after 21 days on the road, who cares? But I'm glad I did it. There's not as much traffic, and it's just beautiful out here this time of day. my local followers, I decided to get off Interstate 88 Danville and come up through Washingtonville into Millville, and then pick up 118. And I just came through Red Rock Corners now, and the sign said Dallas, 22 miles. I thought this would be a nice way to end my 9,000 mile ride through the mountains of Pennsylvania, only 20 miles from home. Well, holy cow, I made it. From Dallas, Pennsylvania to Fairbanks, Alaska, back through the UP, and back to Dallas, Pennsylvania. Home sweet home. Wow. Can't believe it's been 3 weeks. I left here at about 8 o'clock on May 8th, and I set the trip 2 to 0. So now it says 9,042 miles. This was my total trip. Wow. So thank you, Shannon, for keeping me believing I could do this. Thank you to all my doctors that kept me physically able to do this. And no one can take this away from me now. I'm home, I'm off the bike, the ride is over, and I did it. And this is way more than about riding a bike to Alaska and back. To me, it's way more than that. All right, we'll take a look at day 21 of my ride to Alaska, and find where I'm at here. This morning I started in Toledo, Ohio, and instead of coming down the normal way that I usually do, where I go up to Ann Arbor, to Ohio Turnpike, what I did, I just came straight down 23, and then I picked up, I think it was Route 30 or 32, and I come across the southern part here. It added some miles, but I mean, that wasn't a big deal to me, but it was just a nicer way to come. And nothing wrong with the turnpike, but I've been across it so many times the last 3 or 4 years, and it's just boring to me. So this was really nice coming through this way. And then I did pick 80 back up here somewhere east of Cleveland, or up around Akron somewhere. And then I came across the same way that I came, and then I started off, and it was day number 21, 527 miles on the day. In total for my trip since I left was 9,042 miles total, and it was 21 days, but it was 20 days on the road, and the one day I laid over in the North Pole. So for the 20 days I averaged 452 miles per day for 20 days. And that's just what it came out to be. I wasn't shooting for any number, but I just did the math on it, and that's what it came out to be. So, and it was just an incredible adventure. And if you look at it, I mean, it looks so much bigger on these maps than it does on the phone. And all the way up to Fairbanks, the North Pole. All coming down the Alaska Highway here, the Canadian Rockies are just unbelievable, and it was a trip of a lifetime for me. I never really traveled before, and so the weather was great today. It was in the 60s. It was beautiful, and the last little bit here, the last probably 30 miles, I ended up getting off for my local followers. I got off the Danville exit, and I came up through Washingtonville into Millville, and then picked up 118 up through Red Rock, the Pennsylvania mountains, and it was a perfect way to end the trip. So anybody consider doing something like this, man, go for it. it is so rewarding. So I appreciate all of the comments, everybody following, and so I'm not sure what's next, but I'm sure I'll come up with something. So won't be doing any more videos tomorrow night, but I am going to start a new playlist on my YouTube page, Motorcycling 2026, because I got 8 bikes and I do a lot of fun stuff. So I'll be posting some stuff in the near future. And I did have some comments about what gear I was using and some of the equipment I was using, the GoPros and stuff. So I think what I'm going to do Sunday, I'll add to the playlist. I'll do a little video explaining the gear that I used. Thank yous all, and we'll talk to you guys another time. Bye.